Today we're going to be reading through a verse from John. So, from John chapter 15, verses 16. But we're also going to do a verse before 16, leading up to 16, because it would make more sense and it would it would add more key meanings and structure to the verse to further understand what it means and what it symbolizes and how it it attaches us, or how we can how it abides, or how it contracts, how that contrasts to following Jesus. So this is the verse before 16 but still on the same chapter. The true vine. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch every branch in me that bears no fruit, he cuts away. And every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes to make it bear even more. You are pruned already by means of the word that is spoken to you. Make your home in me as I make mine in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit all by itself, but must remain part of the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever remains in me, with me in him, bears fruit in plenty. For cut off from me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is like a branch that has been thrown away. He withers. These branches are collected and thrown on the fire, and they are burnt. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask what you will, and you shall get it. Now, in this part, as we go to the next page, this is what is leading up to 16. It is to the glory of my Father that you should bear much fruit, and then you will be my disciples as the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my own joy may be in you, and your joy be complete. This is my commandment: love one another as I have loved you. A man can have no greater love than to lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends. If you do what I command you, I shall not call you my servants anymore, because a servant does not know his master's business. I call you friends, because I have made known to you everything I have learned from my Father. You did not choose me. No, I chose you, and I commissioned you to go out and to bear fruit, fruit that will last, and then the Father will give you anything you ask him in my name. What I command you is to love one another. Okay, so in this chapter, it talks about a vine dresser, which is God, and bearing fruit. Now, bearing fruit means, or it could mean love, as was explained here, and a good example of that is here in this verse where Jesus says to love one another. And yes, that is also a part of bearing fruit, loving one another, whether it be loving your neighbor, loving your brother, or anyone. It be your enemies also. It could also mean being more compassionate, being more generous, and etc. Because those are the things, or those are evidence, or that's the evidence that you are following Jesus, and those are also the evidence on that the words that you're reading from the Bible are, you're putting it in action, or you're acting it. It could be loving one another like that. And what Jesus says about not bearing fruit, it could mean that you're judgmental, you're angry at one another, and that you're not compassionate, you're not generous, and you're basically like, yeah, you're reading the Bible, that's good, but you're not applying it. That's what bearing fruit means. You're acting upon the word that has been given to you. And the vine dresser, that's the word. That is God. He is giving you the word. He prunes you. He makes you bear fruit. That is why he says that in order for us to bear fruit, we need God, we need God's word. And yeah, that's what bearing fruit is.